Hello friends, welcome you all to another video, and in today's video we are going to learn what are prepositions and how to use articles. So just imagine you are about to leave your house and you can't find your wallet. Suddenly someone tells you that it is on the table and you smile. This is the power of prepositions. They tell you where and when something is. In the above example, the preposition on tells you where the wallet is. So let's begin with learning prepositions. So what are prepositions? Prepositions are words that are used with nouns and pronouns to show number 1 direction. The boy is behind you. Number 2 location. For example, she is at his house. Number 3 time. I will complete the lesson on Thursday. And last one, that is fourth one, that is space. The pen is under the cupboard. You can see the italic word behind, at, on, and under. These are called as a prepositions. So can you make a sentence without preposition? Yes. For example, Ram sang. So note that this sentence is complete and grammatically correct. However, it does not give you much information. So therefore, to give more information, we use preposition. For example, if we say Ram sang on her birthday. Okay. So the second part of the sentence gives more information. In day-to-day language, we end up using prepositions a lot to give directions, to specify time, to explain where something is kept, to tell where something or someone is, and a lot more. So these are the common prepositions you can see on your screen. There are many prepositions in English. Take a look at some of the most common ones. I'm reading for you. You can also read. It is in your screen. In, into, on, onto, at, since, for, from, behind, under, over, above, across, near, off, along, around, near, inside, beyond, between, down, up, till, until, by, before, beside, through, and about. So preposition uses. Prepositions are normally used with nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Sometimes it gets hard to decide which preposition to use with a specific word. Therefore, it is a good idea to know the common ones. So you can see there are three tables. In the first table, there is the nouns and prepositions. In the second table, there is the prepositions and pronouns. And the last one is that is the adjectives and prepositions. Okay, so after a noun, you can use the preposition. For example, a demand for, a need for, a reason for, an increase in, a decrease in, a fall in, a rise in, a relationship with, between. For preposition, are normally used after verbs. We also learned earlier verb plus preposition, phrasal verb, love to, agree with, or to. And preposition are normally used after adjectives in love with, similar to, full of, fond of, short of, by, interested in, famous for. In the noun section, a connection with or between, a contact with or between, a solution to, a damage to, a key to, a reaction to, an answer to, a difference between, a plan of, a photograph of, a drawing of, the cause of. In pronouns, depend on, pay for, think about, wait for, rely on, stuck to, write to, run away, walk on, make up, look at, up, talk to, speak with, cook for, show up from, switch off. For adjectives, nice to, good to, bad to, responsible for, sorry for, about, married to, scared of, upset about, disappointed with, satisfied about, angry with, about, proud of, crowded with, worried about. For example, by chance, by mistake, by check, in love, on fire. So these are the examples you can also see on the television, on the radio, on a trip, on a holiday, on a diet. So did you notice that variety of preposition can be used with some words? Use them according to what you want to tell the listener. So you have to do one activity, the two activities. Number one, make a sentence verbally with each of the phrases given in the table above. Do not start writing, as the idea is to discover the uses through a conversation. Number two, make someone who speaks English well listen to you and ask them for feedback. Okay, so commonly confused prepositions are there. There are many prepositions. Rather than cramming the meaning of each of them, form a sentence whenever you get confused. In, on, at. In is the least specific, on is a more specific than in, and at is the most specific. For example, I was born in December on 16 at 5 a.m. To, for example, give the book to her, it is for her. For, since. For is used when you can measure time. For example, I have not met him for 2 years. Since is used when you refer to point of time. For example, I have not met him since 2005. Under, underneath, beneath. For example, put the leaf under her book. Where should I put it? Underneath the table. Where exactly? Beneath the black strip on the book. Since, from. Example, I have been working since 7 am. I work from 7 am to 5 pm. To, from. Example, give the bag to her. Take the bag from her. About, on. Examples, she spoke on the topic English. She spoke about verbs. Above and over. For example, wear the sweater over your shirt. Wear the pants above your vest. Across and through. For example, her house is across the road. We need to go through the subway. In, into. For example, the water is in the glass. Pour the water into the glass. On, onto. For example, keep the paper on the table. Transfer the paper onto the table. To, towards. For example, come to the park. How? I can only see building. Walk toward the building. The park is close to it. It is acceptable to end a sentence with the preposition. Yes, it is. Till the time we are communicating verbally or in an informal manner, informal writing, it is not acceptable to end a sentence with the preposition. For example, come in, informal. Come into the room, formal. Turn the fan off, informal. Turn off the fan, formal. Okay. So now let's move to the next, that is the articles. So there are three articles in English: a, an, and the. So an article is a kind of an adjective which gives some information about the noun. For example, I have a watch, a here for one. I have an egg for one. And this is the watch you gave me. That is a specific watch which he got present from that you. So what is different between a and the? So you can say that the a and an are the definite articles and the is indefinite article. So definite article are used when a noun is non-specific or when we are talking in general. This article is similar to the number one. For example, I have a watch and I have one watch. Pretty much mean the same thing, except the number one adds more emphasizes. Indefinite article, the, used when a noun is specific or when we are specifically specifying something about the noun. So used with noun beginning with the consonant. For example, I have a watch and I have a brush. And these are used with the noun beginning with vowels. And that is, I have an egg and I have an umbrella. You can see that egg and umbrella begins with vowels. And the article, that indefinite article used with nouns beginning with consonants and vowels. I have the watch you gave me. I have the umbrella he brought. So most of the common errors with articles are made due to missing articles when they are needed and adding the wrong articles. Therefore, we will review how to use article with each type of noun. So focus on understanding the uses of articles with nouns through the rules. Remember this table from the noun chapter. Proper noun, Ansh, Ruby, Sheru, India, Harry Potter, 3 Idiots, Sunday. And common nouns, boy, girl, elephant, dog, country, book, education, birthday. So let's review article uses with proper nouns. Do not use an article with proper nouns. I went to the America. It is wrong. I went to America. That is right. This is the Bob Smith. Wrong. This is the Bob Smith. Is a right. So we use the when the proper noun is collective or specific. I went to United States. Wrong. I went to the United States. Right. This is the Smith resident. Wrong. This is the Smith residence. Right. Let's article review the article uses. Two major kinds of common noun: countable and uncountable. So countable nouns: photographs, book, key, phone, case, base. These are the countable nouns. So use a or an when the countable noun is singular and non-specific. For example, click photograph. Wrong. Click a photograph. Right. Give me phone. Wrong. Give me a phone. Right. Use the when the countable noun is specific, could be singular or plural. For example, photograph he clicked was lovely. Wrong. The photograph he clicked was lovely. Right. Do not use an article if the countable noun is plural and non-specific. You could use the word some if needed. Books are helpful. Right. Some books are helpful. Right. Now let's move to the uncountable nouns. They are butter, cheese, honey, water, wood, and rice. So do not use an article if the uncountable noun is specific. You could use the word some if needed. For example, please give me water, right? Please give me some water, right? Use the when the uncountable noun is specific. Water in the green glass is dirty. It's wrong. The water in the green glass is dirty. That is the right. So there are some interesting fact. You the before mentioning a musical instrument in a specific way, he has a piano, right? He plays the piano, right? So you have to do this activity. Fill in the blanks with the a and the. If there is no article needed, write no article and read the passage aloud while filling the blanks and check the answer to see if you are right. So here are the answers. You can see these. Dada dash Tony is dada dash since boy dada dash he collect dada dash pen. He gave me one of his pens. Dada dash green pen was dada dash best. Tony also drinks a lot of tea. Too much tea is harmful, but tea that the drinks is herbal. That herbal tea is healthy. I have asked. Okay, so that is the things, and you can read here. Tony is a nice boy. He collects pens. He gave me one of his pens. The green pen was the best. Tony also drinks a lot of tea. Too much tea is harmful, but the tea that drinks is herbal. Herbal tea is healthy. I have asked Tony to get a few pockets for me. He told me that it is only available in Assam. That is one of his favorite places. Tony eats an egg every day with milk. The milk that he drinks comes in a specific bottles. Tony is surely a lucky boy. So you can see that how the articles are used specifically and correctly. So guys, in today's lecture we have learned prepositions and articles, and in the next lecture we are going to learn interjections and conjunctions and other conditionals, and after that we will conduct our exam. So thank you very much for joining this lecture. Thank you very much.